Hello again, everyone. Saki here, and welcome back to PowerWash Simulator. When we last left off, we finished the roller disco with the proper washer this time, and we're moving on to Pumpkin back on the farm, where we have a little tractor to do. Welcome back. I'm afraid you can add another ridiculous misadventure to the list. We were all really excited about opening the farm shop after the incredible job you'd done on the outside. But while we were cleaning out the inside, I suddenly remembered the colossal bee's nest up in the rafters. So I put on my astronaut onesie and took upon myself to relocate it. Well, you can see how that went. All right, so the tractor. And we have this brand new industrial strength washer with the triple head. And we should be really good to go. So let's get to the top of the tractor first. We'll go ahead and get all the leaves and crap off of this. The roof light. We'll make short work with this. Let's swap a little bit to the actual nozzles. I gotta admit. Oh, I didn't see that. She was really quick on the draw. I was changing my nozzle. But yeah, this industrial strength should get all of the leaves and crap off that we need to get. And that should be everything on the roof done. All right, so can we move the ladder elsewhere to the back? Yeah, so we'll work on the sides then. And once we get the sides done and the front, so that's the roof done, cab, we can ship the ladder over. Work from top to the bottom, a nice quick palette cleanser, I hope. Our industrial strength washer can make quick work of this. We might need to go a little bit more narrow. So the windows, yeah, we might need a little bit more elevation. All right, we'll get the back here. So that's roof done. Backlight and window. Cab rear. License plate. And then the hitch. Let's grab our step ladder. We can work on the wheel arch here. I thought it'd be simple. Carefully hitch the nest to the back of the tractor. Away we go. Oh, I see. Quick mosey to the hollow willow tree on the edge of the farm. Job done. No. Yeah, that's what you get for thinking. Yeah, we got a little bit on the inside edge of that light. And the bracket. Yeah, that's tough getting inside. There we go. Left side of the light, we're good there. And here I was just saying, I was wishing Farming Sim, would have a bit of accurate power washing physics. And here we are. All right, so yeah, we need the step ladder over here to get the light on this wheel arch. If we could use a ladder. Very difficult to use a ladder. All right, rear light there. Rear light there. Cool. Light done. Now let's get all of the paint and body work. All right. Window done. Window done. A T915. All right, so the windshield needs a little bit of help. There we go. Windshield wiper, I think we need it as well. No, windshield wiper, good. All right, wheel arches. Yeah, so I think the wheel arch and the tires will be last here. Grab the hood and the exhaust. There we go. Then we can use these tires to climb up. And the exhaust definitely needs some work. Okay. Get the top of the hood. Yeah, down in the... Oh, and probably on the edge here. Maybe on the top. So that's the battery. Oh, there we go. So little engine components are going to be the name of the game as well. All right, let's get the front. So all this classifies as hood. And then that's engine reservoir, headlights and grille. There's the hood. All right, let's work on the body. Before we get to the engine bay. As soon as I turned the engine on, the hive started shaking and the whole swarm emerged. At one point, there were so many bees on me, I thought we were gonna fly there. Not a single sting, though, and we're already well on our way to our first batch of organic honey. That's one way to look at it. Glass half full situation. Yeah, we'll grab the back side of the stairs here, too. And the back side of these stairs will need some care. There we go. Underside of the bodywork here. Alright, so the rear axle also needs some help. So we can get what we can from here. Rear chains. Getting hosed. Alright, got those. Got the hinge. Got the door frame and the window. Alright, I think we can safely move, well, the ladder over here while we're working on this side. Have these stairs to go. Cool, stairs are good. Alright, inside wheel arches. Or the rear mudguard, as it's called. That's going to be tough to get inside there. With that tire. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so I imagine all of this has to do... Yeah, mudguard good. Get the inside frame. And then out, yeah, in the actual wheel arch. Inconvenient ladder is inconvenient. Wish we could throw it on the barn, you know? Be like, look, we're done with that ladder. Don't need it anymore. By the way, you know that silent monks up at the temple? Silent monks, huh? They've been getting very excited seeing you here at the farm, almost squeaking with delight, in fact. Trixie Mudguard. Inside. And on the back, yeah, right in there. Gotcha. Inconvenient ladder is inconvenient. Oh, I figured that would have done it. There we go. So mudguard good. Let's get the hitch. And the chains. And rear axle needs some attention as well, I believe. Alright, chain is good. Rear hitch goes. Alright, rear axle is good. Hitch is good. How about the chains? Hitch chain good, hitch chain good. The PTO, the power takeoff. Now can we? Alright, so that's PTO good. Rear inner wheel. So some more intricate crawling now that this thing is big enough for us to get on into. Right, inner wheel good, rear axle good. Let's get these tires. And I imagine power washing farm equipment in real life is taxing for sure. Engine bay won't take too awful long, I don't think. Right, tire good. Inner and outer wheel. All right, ladder. I think this is, yeah, we can put you in the back. We're never going to be in the back again. We're set. Cool, inner wheel done. Okay, rear tire really needs some help. Inside edge, maybe? Inconvenient ladder. Let's see. So I think... Oh, little grass bits up top. I see ya. Let's see if we can hit. So I guess the other side, when I was hitting the wheel well, it was getting the rear tire. Cool. So rear tire's set. Everything should be good from there. The battery, the lines, components, engine block, steering assembly, the frame, oh, and that goes all the way to the front axle. So there's engine base. Belong to us. Yeah, the steering assembly. On the inner wheel wells as well. Really inconvenient. Let me stand up. Alright, so mudguard. Can take care of that. Cool, got that. Steering assembly still needs some work there. The battery needs some help. Headlight good. Alright, so steering assembly still needs some work. The battery still needs some work. Right on top. Yep. So I'm not sure where in the... Alright, so the coolant reservoirs. There's the assembly. I imagine like the top of these reservoirs. Yeah, that's what I figured. Top of the reservoirs. Steering assembly, though. Oh, I don't know what ding there, but we're good. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. All right, inner wheel definitely needs some work. Get the tire. So that's part of front axle. Alright, cool. And then front wheel. Did I see a little bit of grass there? I did indeed. Alright, so front axle We are working our way from here as well. Power steering reservoir. Radiator pipes. This is one of those things that we're definitely going to have to come at it from several angles. Yeah, the alternator. I think engine base is good. Yeah, we hit it from the bottom side. You get the headlight. Well, something dinged back there. Yeah, the radiator pipe, then headlight. Alright, cool. So there's front axle and grill and engine base. Alright, front axle good. Steering assembly on this side. We'll need some help. Caked on grass and hay. Got those. We get tire and inner wheel. On that mud guard. Try to squeeze some angle in it. Oh, mudguard struts. I didn't even know there was a mudguard strut. We found it. Carburetor. Inner front wheel and a mudguard strut. So I think we actually hit the mudguard struts before. All right, let's hit up the tire. All right, there's the inner front tire. And I think we got the inside. Oh, there's the water pump. Oh, I see ya. Can we get in there from downtown? All right, tire good. Steering assembly. All right, steering assembly set. Oh, engine base. Not sure. I mean, all the little angles that we could possibly hit this at. There we go. All right, cab rear, the grab handle, and the wing mirror. Oh, I see ya. That's pretty dirty. Excuse me. Cool. And then other wing mirror, I suppose, is the same situation. That's like really caked on. Okay, wing mirrors are good. Grab handles. Good. Cab rear. Cab rear. Alright, where is the last little bit hiding? There we go. Aqua Regis, it's time for you to come and clean our temple. Alright, we can do that. This one was really quick. Just getting a look at the tractor here. A nice palette cleanser to test our new washer on. I think on that temple, we're going to be okay to try our triple head. Sun shining, tractors gleaming, buzz a buzzing. All's well as life on the farm. Thanks again, Angel. Cool. Continue. And the temple interior. So a $1,600 job. Blessings, chosen one. It is an honor beyond measure to finally have you within the hallowed walls of our temple. We can't wait to watch you work. And we shall. All right, so at the question is the extension and the triples. Are we okay? The master of the flow is here, and I'm sure monks would love the master of the flow. I gotta level with you. This job might be quite heavy going. The temple hasn't been washed for centuries. Yeah, I think we can stand up here, get our extension going. Got like a Skyrim vibe going here. Yeah, so we'll get the... There we go. Oh, crap. So yeah, I think what we'll do, can we move this ladder? Yeah, so we'll move it on this back side. And then we'll just start in the corner. We'll go bit by bit here. Now that we know we're using the correct washer. Alright, so there's the beam. We should make short work of this ceiling part. Yeah, we'll kind of go ceiling bit by ceiling bit. Nice. And we'll adjust our angle as necessary, as long as we need to. Cool. So it seems like a lot of small parts on this job. And with our industrial washer, we can make quick work. Cool, got that. Chandelier rope. All right, kind of losing my orientation here. Here we go. All right, so I think what we can do is head over here. Try to get these arches. Cool. So we'll hit the arches if we can. Focus on these little ceiling bits. All right. Everything is clever. This will be a pretty nice temple when it's all said and done. All right, ceiling has a little bit of work. Can we? Yep, finagle a little bit. All right, so looking at the ceiling as a whole. All right, a little bit more in the arches. Yeah, that's going to suck. To have to try to get up in there. But that is the ceiling done on that side of the temple. So that's that. Let's go down a little bit so I can see what I'm doing. Very Norse. Kind of feels like a longhouse almost. Cool. Yeah, we can't get that tip top. I think this is going to be a thing where there'll be some funny angles that we're going to have to deal with. Nice. Yeah. Right along the top. A little bit of intricate things. Whoops. All right, let's go over here. We'll see if our high-powered washer can get at least this ceiling section done. Then we'll have to come at it from another angle to get the sides. Thank you. Nice. Yeah, like these little outcroppings. We might have got lucky and we have a lot of spray that we're using to our advantage to really clean this stuff. Right up top, got that beam. Now this feels like this can be a pretty quick job. Whoops. Can't see. All right, cool. Let's go arches. Figurehead's good. Upper decorative panel. Cool, so that's the top arch good. So do I go side by side or do I do end by end to kind of just keep the flow? That way we kind of know what we're looking for on each end as we move from side to side. So that's the top half decorative panel. Very cool. So I think I'll go to here. And then we'll go right along this edge. Yeah, I see ya. Ceiling arch. Yeah, those arches are going to be tricksy coming at a funny angle. Hup. Yeah, like up and under the... Yeah. Up and under here. It may be one of those things where we have to tackle it from the ground or from another position on the ladder. But we did get that taken care of. Got that taken care of. Got that taken care of. Very nice. All right, cool. We'll just hit what we can see. Hit what we can in the corners. All right, yeah, shoot. Let's go down this whole side, I suppose. Up to the awning. Upper window good. Little frames. Yeah, so we'll go right to the top of that, about halfway down. Yeah, the bad part is we're not going to know what needs to be cleaned if we just keep, like, hosing the majority of it off. We can hope for the best. I see that blue graffiti. You aren't fooling me. Whoa. The chandelier cable got me. Right in that corner. Cool. Hopefully that's okay. Feels like the tolerances on this one are a lot better because they know you don't have the tools to get as intricate as other jobs have been. Ding ding. Like the sound of that. Right, up and over. Get on the sides if we can here. Just sort of focus fire. The capital. Yeah, I got a feeling that like we're gonna be done, or feel like we're done, and then it'll be like, well, you're only half done with the whole place. It's like, but I cleaned everything. It'll just be a little bit here, a little bit there. Stuff we might have missed. And mainly just get this graffiti off that happened again. Help, it's again. All right, right along the inside here. Like I said, we might be okay to hit it from the ground with our extensions. So yeah, upper wall arch, there we go, needed some help. So we just go down past the eaves, then we'll go right in the corner. Get this set. Cool, we got that. That's what I like to see. And we can kind of like spot a little bit more as we move on the parts we didn't get, which is cool. Our heavy duty work is really coming in handy. And we could probably hit that from the ground. We don't need to focus too much on the dragon. Mainly it's these building elements that I'm really focusing on. Cool, got the window and got that side. I think pretty good tolerances is our best friend here. Top of the dragon, what have you. Just make sure we can reach anything from the ground that we miss up here. Okay, I think we're okay. We'll work down this whole section, see if we can get one big ping. Like that and that. That's what I like to see. Nice, in the corner. Yeah, our industrial strength washer is doing a treat. Things are just revealing themselves coming out of the woodwork I didn't even see before. Are we good there? Good there. Right along the edge there, get some more. Nice. This one isn't bad. This one feels like progress is happening fairly quick. We're 19% of the way through. getting most of it done from on top of the chandelier. For countless generations, we've been obeying a strict vow of silence until you turned up today, that is, and fulfilled your prophecy. Wonder what that is. Whilst the perpetual silence helped prevent petty arguments, it unfortunately left us unable to agree on a workable cleaning rota. And anything about monks, it's all about scheduling, duties. So I think we're okay. And just to kind of head down halfway, we should be able to hit that from the ground really easily. Oh, see a little bit more of a line we can get to. Nice. Oh, I see ya. Window and windowsill. For this guy, we might be able to hit him without the extension, but I'm working well with the extension, so we'll keep it on. Just get the top of the nose and top of the head, because that would be tough to get from the ground. Well, I see ya. Nice. Yeah, I'm really liking the tolerances on this one. We can basically chew through, hit everything just once, and it works. Cannot argue with that. Alright, drag on. Looking cleaner already. Oh, I see it. A little bit more sticking out there. Got it. Yeah, it's like we don't even have to hit 90% of these zones and they're clean. And you won't hear me argue about that. Alright, so is that... Nope. I was going to say, is that everything topside? We have just a little bit more to clean up topside to ensure that this all fires from the bottom, and I think we're good. Capital, capital. That capital needs some help. I don't know if we can hit that from the bottom or not. These capitals are going to be tough. Let's just see what we can get done from the ground. Alright, so altar ceiling is all one piece. Around the back side here. Knew this would be needing attention. Gonna go straight down. Looks like. Nope, got that. Yep. Good tolerances continue. So we got the altar ceiling, all of that. Crystal ball inconvenient. So let's work on the entire altar, since it's kind of separate. Except the floor. We'll come back for the floor, of course. Thank you. Right in the corner. Very nice. And right on the top. Awesome. So that side's good. All right. Let's get in the corner here. That'll be the pillar. Right up this angle. And I don't think we need our extension in here. But we're making good time. Let's try. That's doing a decent job without the extension. All right, cool. Let's focus top to bottom. Oh, I see ya. A little bit of that arch support. Needing help. And we should, yeah, there we go. I was going to say we should be clear with that arch support. We hit everything else around it. All right, alter windows, feature frames, all good. All right, let's work from the top. Whoop, climbing up the ladder, didn't mean to. Nice, and we're able to get all the way up there without the extension. It's going to come in handy with some bigger jobs, that is for sure. Yeah, we'll go down just one level here. Work level by level, piece by piece. Come on, let me in. Yeah, so a dragon statue probably have... Okay, cool. I was going to say we might have to go back up on the chandelier, but we did not. All right, got that, so then we'll get in here. By the bench. Awesome. Yeah, so now we're ready to hit the ceiling as a whole. But awkward bench is awkward. Okay, so the ceiling is connected up. Cool. Gotcha. Yeah, I was going to say that should be full arch support as well. So this should be ceiling done. Cool. I got the top. above walls. And right there in the corner of the benches, it seems, to get right along that edge there. There we go. Above bench will be nice and quick, I would assume. I'll just edge it out. Yep, good tolerances. That's what I like to see. That's the wall. Above bench can be hit very quickly. Yeah, I like this industrial grade washer. It's making life much easier for sure. Nice. Ha! Alcove wall. Oh, I see ya. So the frame had some framing that needed to be done. Like a shadow. We'll take care of that. And then below, of course. Nice. So that is that, leaving only the floor. So this alcove is good. We'll keep on keeping on. Hit the dragon as best we can. Got some backsides and undermouth. Along his back as well. Give it a few jumps here and there. See if we can get lucky and hit the spot. Alright, if not, we're already here. There we go. Just go corner to corner. All right, that's taken care of. That's taken care of. And that leads up here. Nice. Cool, got that arch. That's what I like to see. And yeah, we were going about to the midpoint here. All right, all the way up. We might need extension on that. We'll go ahead and do it. Oh, we're at the front door. Got it. We might as well edge all of this out while we're here. Okay, cool. So that was that. Then we'll get basically everything on this inside door frame. Yeah, don't really have to wait for nothing, huh? Nice. Industrial for the win. Yeah, and this should be real easy, in fact. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be tearing through jobs like crazy now. I got the door frame. Let's get these walls as well. Yeah, let's get everything to here. That's awesome when it just works. All right, so that's, yep, we gotta hit door frame edges. So that was the wall there. There's the frame. Frame's good. Yeah, big tolerances. We didn't have to think about much at all. When it came to that. Awesome. Entrance support. Yeah, some of that's throwing me off because it looks like a shadow, but luckily what we did on one side, we can just mirror. So we're not too awful lost. Cool. All right, drag on. On the back side. On the nose. Yeah, we'll tend to them over here. Got him? Oh, and I see ya. So yeah, capital needed some work. You good now? All right, so that's everything. Okay, so we get to do this. Yeah, because we started there, and we went into the four corners. All right, cool. And then we'll go midpoint to here. Sure. Nice, that's what I like to see. And we'll edge around. The alcove table. Okay. All the leaves getting kicked up. Cool, so that's that. So we got the inside there, inside there. Get inside here. Yeah, don't need much to do the job these days. Gotta be mindful of that alcove table, though, being very inconvenient. Oh yeah, we got half of it. Eh. Cool. Nice. Matter of fact, let's do the walls, I suppose. Try to get into the corners. Very tricksy corner with that table right there, but we'll make do. Nice. Easy does it. Into the edge. Yeah, it's like, yeah, that wall or that table is not supposed to be black. All right, cool. Get the back wall and the window. Then we gotta focus on, if I could jump, tabletops. So all that counts as alcove table. And I think it's all the same table? Possibly a different table? Right, alcove window frame. So yeah, I imagine, yeah, there was these shadows on the sides we gotta hit. The bowl. Cool. So now it's just the frame. I don't know if it's inside. Ah. So a little bit. Now this one's got me kind of stumped. There we go. I was going to say that got me stumped, but I think all candles are spoken for. All right, we'll continue on. Dragon. Okay, right there in the mouth, and then behind the tongue. Oh, and all on this backside. Yeah, I can see why that dragon wasn't taken care of. Oh, yeah, right above the eyes, I saw that. Cool, got it. All right, so let's deal with this thing, the chandelier rope, and the top of the chandelier before I forget. All right, chandelier rope is good. Why are we obeying a vow of silence, I hear you ask? Well, if you're about to discover that for yourself, I'm so excited I could pop. Don't tell me this is just part one of a much bigger job like that bathroom was. Because this is going swimmingly. This is going really well. I hate to mess it up. It's like a big old wagon wheel. Candle good. Candle needs some help. Candle good. Candle good. Candle good. Candle good. Candle good. Candle good. Alright, so I think we've hit these from most of the angles. We can go downstairs and hit up the chandelier. Now we'll just go crossways like this. Hit the bottom, come up the top, go around the side, hit the middle, go a little bit more around the outside. Okay, chandelier was good. Yeah, not a whole lot of tolerance there. Right, get in there. Probably, yeah. Dang, that is so good. Just hook on the extension, spray that thing, it's good. Right, that's set. That's set. Now we might as well go on down to the floor with all of this stuff. Ladder. So got that. The pilaster. Oh, I see ya. Cool. So got that. And that pilaster needs some help, but I'm sure that's right there. Yeah, we'll just go corner to corner. Do one section at a time, even though inconvenient placed item is inconvenient. Right, lower wall good. Pilaster good. Dragon was good. All of that was good. You good. So let's go ahead and edge. You good. Yeah, I'm seeing the total job, and we're not even 50% done. But all that's really left is the floor. So I've got a feeling there's like 1,000 dang monk statues or something on the bottom of this thing that we're going to have to clean. All right, you're good there. All right, you set. You set. Set. All right, pilaster, what do you need? Oh, the capital. We'll go ahead and spray you from afar. Nice. Cool. Saw that at the last minute. Another inconveniently placed item, we're good. Thank you. Awesome. Sweet. All right. Gotta Gotta get in the altar here. All right, pilaster. Where are we looking? Up in there. Gotcha. All right, so then there's the items and the floor. So blast the urn. Well, I thought, oh, up and under. Yep, there we go. Another urn with some cup, or some holders, some handles. Gotta be very mindful of the insides of those. Yep, backside. Gotcha. And then the orb. Which that's gotta be tough to clean, man. Oh, so it's this golden section. Because I was gonna say the orb itself looked really clean, but so that wasn't the orb, that was the orb stand. The orb is indeed actually dirty. Yeah. The plinth. And I just happen to be jumping on the dang ladder. Alright, let's get to the backside here. Edge it. Take care of all of this. Ladder. Alright, where are we at? Who dirty? Okay, so that's the orb stand, the plinth, the lectern. Should be fairly easy. Just got hit from the 4 different angles. Okay. This is going to be, yep, Trixie. Okay. There we go. Lectern good. All right, so I think it's just like carpets and whatnot. Can we go green? Yeah, we can go green. Let's get the back of the altar here. Behind the altar, or the lectern. And we'll just work from back to front. Excuse me, ladder. We need you over here where it's already been cleaned. And then we'll just get inside the bench area here. Yeah, I have a feeling when we hit 50%, this is going to open up. The floor mural. We can take care of that. I just hope the next section of this, whatever it is as sort of forgiving as this section has been. Altar mat good. Or Stanley steamer when you need it. All right, so we're good there. So ultra clear. Yeah, so we're just up to the front door. Let the games begin. I'm kind of hoping it's just one major thing instead of like 1,000 little things. All right, floor done, and well, we got door frame, door decoration. Oh, the entrance support. Okay, got that. Oh, I see ya. The back of the ceiling beams that we couldn't see from the chandelier. Which, how in the crap? Do we get those? Alright, so there's a ceiling arch, good. Another ceiling arch. Oh, I see. Okay. So we might need to move the ladder to this other side. Excuse me. So we can get these other arches. Yeah. All right, good tolerance. So alcove support, the pilaster, and the altar support. So this pilaster. Try, yeah. Look at that dirt. So that pilaster. This one? Okay. Okay. Alcove support. Okay. And altar support. So maybe something on top of there. Okay. Let's get on top of the chandelier. Dragon? Behold the Crypt of Secrets. I wanted to rename it the Cryptic, but got overruled. No one has set foot inside for 700 years. A mysterious device is waiting for you down there with messages from an old friend. Well, it is a pretty, you know, standard room. Our power washer looks to be able to cut through. So we'll go ahead and hit the ceiling up. Doesn't look difficult. We should be able to just chew through this. Quick, fast, and in a hurry. Lucky power washer. The industrial strength will pay dividends today. Yep, just get around all the edge here. All right, sweet. Just start working on this ceiling. Should not take too long at all. We'll kind of go section by section here. Oh, so I have to edge this side as well. Fair enough. Little intricate altar here, but not too bad. We'll do the hidden stairs last, because that's basically on our way out. Right, cool. So that is edging done. So yeah, we'll just go back and forth on this main ceiling. See if there's any the parts, different parts to this ceiling. Like, where does this ceiling end? Or does it actually wrap all the way around? And if the tolerances are okay, we shouldn't be too awful bad. Hello, old friend, your time-traveling pal, Cerulean Sky here. Remember when we neutralized Mount Rushless? Saved the world together a couple years back? Good times. Well, that wasn't me. Well, we need your help again. Okay. Cool. Ceiling done. Then we can start on, I suppose, the back corner here. Actually, we'll start like right here, and we'll go down from the wall. Edge that. And we should indeed make short work of this. Excuse me. Right, there's the trim, or the skirt. Didn't even really have to concentrate on it. It's not like we were aiming. There's the top done. Cool. Go. Can't see. That would be better for me just to do this. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think we're going to tear through this pretty well. Yeah, didn't even really need to try on that one. Maybe that's the power of this industrial strength washer. Is the things that would normally dock us just get washed away. Alright, mural wall. Still needs some attention. Inside grooves, perhaps? Oh. So then these doors. Boom. Mural wall and door done. Okay, so that pillar was one. I'm not gonna lie, this kind of stuff doesn't feel painful anymore. Chewing through this, I kind of wish we had it at that roller disco. But beggars can't be choosers. I feel we've earned this. Excuse me, inner wall. Nice. Another mural door, perhaps. Now, don't ask me to decipher those hieroglyphs or, murals. Not gonna happen. You see, we thought everything was back to normal. We hopped in our universal flux orbiter to go home to 2278. Unfortunately, we prevented doing so by an even more cataclysmic event in your very near future. After a brief panic, we knew what we had to do. Travel back to the ancient pacifists. Together we devised a plan. Oh goody. But when we tried to travel forward to enact it, we ran out of fuel and dropped in the year 1289. Luckily, there's one building nearby that knew was still standing in near time, this temple. From here we could send a message forward to you. Our only hope, providing this phone's battery holds true. So we're in the dang Crusades then. All right. I think this is the last wall we have to do, and then we'll be back by the entrance. Yeah, get up under there. All right, wall left to do. So that was the door. There's the wall. There we go. Nice. And I'm just guessing, but this one actually might be faster than the pizza pan just for the sheer amount of grease it can cut and quickly. Yeah, just how fast that goes, man. All right, ping, ping. Yeah, let's get the, I suppose, this thing. The entrance arch. Hopefully the arch is separate from the stairs, because I do kind of want to do the stairs last. Okay, so that's hidden stairway wall, but this is the arch. And we'll just be sure to get this back side. Nice. Right to the floor. Yeah, arch is good, and we didn't even get halfway up. All right, so I suppose we can work on this center thing now, and then the dragon capsule in the center. But I am indeed happy that this 50% seems to be going. Yeah, let's do the roof as well as the last 50%. Feels nice and quick. Almost got it. All we need you to do is take the Hearthstone of the Pacifist Desert statue, give it a quick 180 flip, and pop it in again. Couldn't be simpler. You know when the time is right. Do I? Oh, and don't worry about us. We love it here in the past. After all the jet settling, it's really nice to stay put somewhere, fourth dimensionally speaking. If you say so, my man. Alright, so all of that is ceiling beams. That's another ceiling beam. Let me see. Alright, so that also counts as ceiling beam. And that counts as ceiling beam. That's pillar. So I'm trying to find where the ceiling beam ends and other stuff begins. Oh, I see ya. Yep, so that's pillar. That'll be ceiling beam. And dragon. But we didn't get the other dragon either. There we go. So I imagine... Yep. Alright, so that's hidden ceiling beam. Still not done. There we go. So we got these back sides. And these little indentations to catch us out. Got something like that. And then we go inside and get these. Cool. Then, so that's one ceiling beam. Next ceiling beam. Wonder if his name is Gem. It'll go right in the crevice. Because I imagine that tripped us up last time. Tough to move around with this altar in the center, man. Okay, that looked... There we go. Don't know what I hit, but I hit it. Yeah, this thing is really inconvenient, man. Inconvenient furniture. I'll hit up the dragon. Inside angle and corners. Cool. And then that's the angle. That was much easier. When we knew what we were looking for. Right, dragon good. Dragon good. Dragon good. Dragon good. Yeah, let's get the altar in the center, I suppose. Get this thing out. Tell you what. I'll clean you up a nice corner. Now you stay there. Yeah, so this thing's going to have a lot of sideways angles. Okay, so we got the lantern. So the lantern is separate. So at least there's that. That's my old phone, all right. I recognize that distinct lack of features anywhere. Oh, we picked up the phone. Oh, that's what it was. It was so covered in crap, I didn't even realize there was a phone sitting there. Oh, that's part of the floor. I was gonna say, what's that poking out? But that's just me and my overspray. Alright, so the plinth stand is good. Now we get right around the edge so that we can get down to the base. All right. Cool, and all this counts as plinth, so making headway. Up and under, possibly. There we go. So plinth is good. Phone is good. Stand is good. Lantern's good. Now we have the 4 pillars. And we already have the dragon. So we don't have to worry about the dragon impeding our progress. Go 1 pillar. Just go corner to corner. I hope this hidden room was factored into my cost, now that I think about it. They bring me to do a temple, and they pull the ye olde switcheroo. Get me to clean something that wasn't even agreed upon, even though we were told about the end of the world. It was still nice to be paid for my services. I suppose I do get paid piece by piece. Gotta be factored in, right? Okay, 1, 2, 3. And make sure that base is done. I don't want it to say that a pillar is not done because of a little scrap of base on the floor. All right, so that's that. So now it is hidden room floor. So we'll start in the back. Can we go white? Yeah, it kind of looks like white can get the job done. We might go green. Green looks like it can get the job done. We'll just go back and forth here. like we kind of did with the dance floor. Getting the bits and bobs. We'll have to kind of go around the altar, though. Yeah, we'll work in the corners here. Great plan from Cerulean. Only one problem. Someone's stolen the gems. Yeah, that's the whole merman gems. Right, we can go up to here. And then, yeah, it looks like a little lip on the inside. We're going to have to pay special attention to that. Let's just do like a loop around here so that we get right into the crevice. We're bouncing around like we're in a monster truck or something. So that's the plinth floor. Completely separate from the main floor. Yeah, much faster than the pizza pan, that is for sure. Sorry, Gnome. Enjoy your shower. Alright, and to the stairs. Let's go on this side here. Just fan it like crazy. Right, cool. So hidden room floor. Okay, there we go. And I think we're set. So really, it's just up to us to blast these steps and probably these walls too. Yeah, the stairway ceiling. Let's get this edge so it's kind of like we don't forget it. All right, hallway ceiling, and then hallway stair rim, hallway stair wall. So where is this rim? Is this the rim? Yeah, so that's the rim. We'll go ahead and do the rim. Cool, rim's done. So now it's just stairway wall. Wow, that was like really quick. We didn't even have to try. Get right in the stairs here. I'm sure the stairs we'll get anything like right on the edge that we miss, but we shouldn't be too free. Let's still try to do our job here. Cool. With all these bubbles, I don't know if we're getting everything, but it certainly looks like we are. could just go up and down, side to side, back and forth like a roller coaster. Because it'll be nice just to hit the stairs up and just finish up with the stairs. All right, that's it. Stairs to go. And sure, it's a trip hazard, a slip hazard to be sending all of this water down on your feet. But we're cleaning as we go here. It's like I can't, yeah, that's clean. I was gonna say I can't tell with like that sunlight whether or not we were doing anything. I see ya. Anything? Do we need to break out the old extension? Nah, there we go. Job complete. Hey, Sprucey, are you free to come back to the house and wash down my car and trailer? Right, maybe a little bit of a palate cleanser next time with a vehicle. Let's watch our progress. Yeah, just top to bottom. And then down here around the outside's got all the murals. Taken care of fairly quickly. Oh, that was fantastic. The way the water hit the wood and all that was amazing. We hope the wash was illuminating for you as it was for us. Now head forth to fulfill the rest of your prophecy. So back to the home base. I believe we have one job left to do. Yeah, one job, the car and trailer. Looking at our trophy case, there is the tractor. And where is, yeah, there we go, the temple interior. Cool. So next time we're tackling a car and trailer and fulfilling destiny and all that good stuff. But like, share, and subscribe if you are so bold. Thank you so much for tuning in. And I'll see you in the next PowerWash Sim video. Take care.